Hey everyone, Camille here from 88 Fitness Training. All right, today's leg day. I have a quad focus. I want to talk about the belted squat. So if you have one of these at your gym, perfect. But if not, I'm going to show you an alternative that you can do. So stay tuned, check it out. All right, so how many people have heard about a belted squat? Probably not a lot because it's not really mainstream in most commercial gyms. If you go to a serious bodybuilding gym, they definitely have a belted squat. And it's really good variation for the back squat because it emphasizes the quads and you don't have to worry about loading up the back. It takes that weight and pressure off the back so you can focus on the legs. But like I said, most gyms don't have this. So what do you do if you want a belted squat and you don't have one? Well, one of the things that you could do is use a dip belt like this and a platform or 2 benches and set it up very similarly. So I'll show you how to go ahead and do this. So again, hopefully your gym at least has a dip belt. If not, you're kind of out of luck. But all right, so assuming you have this dip belt, you're gonna go ahead, place this around the hips. And like I mentioned, the belted squat, it's really good for not loading up that back because the weight is at your hips. So you can usually move a whole lot more weight. You don't have to worry about that lumbar support. But in any case, you're gonna take this. It usually will have a chain or some kind of strap with a clip. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab a weight. The only thing I'll say is this can be a little cumbersome, especially if you're by yourself. But in any case, you're gonna wanna pull the cable through and then you're gonna take this clip and you're gonna clip it. So got my weight just like that. And now I'm gonna clip these together. If you have a partner, that's even better. All right, so now that's on there and you can see my hips are bearing this weight. So now very carefully, I'm gonna step up onto this platform. Make sure you have something to hold on to or grip, just like that. And all right, so now I've got the weight on my hips. It's no longer on my back, so these quads are gonna do all the work and you can squat down and back up. Now, if you got 2 benches, you can get them a lot closer than I have these platforms. And based on how your feet are positioned, you can emphasize different things. But in this case, I still do feel those quads and I can get pretty deep. So you can almost go even deeper if you're elevated like this, like a deficit squat, which is also really great for muscle development. But again, this is the benefit, and it's for anyone if you have, let's say, shoulder mobility issues when you're trying to back squat. You can't crank those arms all the way back like this. The belted squat or using a dip belt is really gonna help you be able to hit that full range of motion without worrying about that lumbar support. So if you have one of these at least, give it a try, see what you think, and then let us know. The only drawback to doing it this way, like I mentioned, it's pretty cumbersome. So at some point, you're not gonna be able to manhandle the weight and get it clipped onto this dip belt. And that's where the commercial version of the belted squat is really helpful because you really can use really, really heavy weights that are gonna allow you to progressively overload. So one of the things I'd recommend if you get to the point where like the weight's not heavy enough, pre-exhaust or post-exhaust with another isolation exercise. So depending on how your gym's set up, maybe you go hit some really, really heavy leg extensions and then you come over and do this, or vice versa. But either way, there's a way to work this in if you don't have that belted squat. So definitely figure it out. All right, y'all, for more videos like this one, definitely check out our leg day playlist. And as always, like and subscribe. Camille, 88 Fitness Training.